This After Dark Club is open from dusk till dawn. I have a feeling that Quentin Tarantino saw Vamp and thought, I can do this, only better. What he often thinks about most things. In a way, I would say that the two movies feed off each other. Vamp does certain things better than From Dusk Till Dawn, and vice versa. It should also be said that only half of From Dusk Till Dawn was stolen from Vamp, and that Vamp is strictly a comedy. The film would later go on to fully inspire the Tales from the Crypt entry, Bordello of Blood. I can only assume that its makers saw the popular craze of college frat guy comedies on the rise and decided to try that only with vampires, you know? The plot follows two cocky gangsters in training as they hatch a scheme to hire a stripper in order to be accepted into a fraternity. This leads them to acquire a rich loser spaz and his vehicle, taking them deep into the city on an adventure of sorts. Yada yada yada, they meet Grace Jones and Quentin Tarantino cashes a big fat check. I have to say though, Gentlemen, I Give You Katrina is nowhere near as fancy as Santanico Pandemonium. Plus the whole truck driver thing in Mexico makes a lot more sense as far as body disposal goes. Story-wise, the writers could have come up with a better excuse for them to go into the city. As far as the ending goes, all I can say is, thank goodness that vampires have the tendency to live and sleep close to giant barrels of gasoline. Otherwise, I just don't know what our two lead heroes would have done. Positives would include the film's elevator sequence, which is a creepy and suspenseful gem of a scene. The film exists in a world where purple and green are everywhere to be seen. Whether it be in the sewers or the strip clubs or the streets of the city, everything is drenched in purple and green lights. It's quite crazy, really. The vampire design is effective, due to its taking a page from the 1980s classic, Fright Night. Lastly, if you're looking for a killer double feature, I'd say that Vamp might pair nicely with John Landis's Innocent Blood.